So we're here, the man, the myth, the new legend, the new guard, Jimmy Palomiotti. How you doing, sir?
All right, man. How's it going?
So you've got a lot of books. You're now with DC. You've signed the exclusivity contract.
Yes.
Obviously, good things coming out of that.
Yes.
Tell us about a couple of projects you're really proud of.
Well, books-wise, Jonah Hex coming out every month. After that, Friday 13th, we're just finishing up. Uncle Sam and the Freedom Fighters, we're just finishing up, and then just recently announced Countdown, which is the big year-long event for DC, and also working on the Painkioller Jane show for sci-fi.
Excellent. Let's do a quick bit about the Countdown.
Okay.
Obviously you can't give us too much. How does it feel for you to be doing a weekly book?
It's a little more work. But realistically, it's still one script a month from Justin and I. So we have to read everybody else's stuff. We have meetings where we talk about everything. But it's still, at the end of the day, we have to do just one script. So it's not a tough gig yet.
Not a tough gig yet.
Yet.
When you were approached with this, were you sort of pro to get like positive, negative? Were you?
It came down to how many people we like, the people that were working with us, and Paul Dini's awesome. Love Paul, and. It just sounded like a no-lose situation, with all the genre type work we do, the books we do, they're very genre-oriented. It's kind of nice to dig in with a hardcore superhero book.
Speaking of the genres, let's go with Jonah Hex, the incredible, the immaculate series. It's so much fun to read. Anybody can pick up a single issue and still, 2 issues later, come back to it.
Yeah.
When you're approaching this book, are you sticking more with like the old Jonah Hex stories, being pure to the character? Do you find yourself deviating and trying to tell your own?
Well, Justin and I try to approach it as the fans of the book are old and new. So we try to tell clean, hardcore Western tales that are, that work in a pocket universe, which is Jonah Hex's universe, and we just try to tell really good stories. We try to tell stuff that you're going to read and hopefully want to reread 5 times after, and 10 years from now pull it out of the box and read again. So we're trying to create a basic, basically what the formula of the old ones were, but updating it a little bit. Our book's a little meaner,
it's a little
tougher than the old book, but not much more, because the old one was great as well. We're big fans of the original, so you could tell in every page that we're fans of what came before.
Now, you've had your experiences with Hollywood.
Yeah.
Now you're getting a little more entrenched into the Hollywood system with Painkioller Jane. Tell us a little bit about that and how that sort of came about.
Jane was originally a 2-hour movie on Sci-Fi, and then they came back and said they wanted to make it a series, and with that, Joe and I just said, well, if you're going to do that, then we have to be more involved. So thus why I'm editing and writing an episode and also directing, and I'm involved. I'm hardcore involved with the show, and it's a lot of fun. It's dealing with 300 people as opposed to comic, which is like 6 people. So it's a lot more involved, satisfying, not satisfying, nerve-wracking, sort of out of my hands at times. So I kind of just roll with it. It's based on my book, and I'm writing the new Painkioller Jane series for Dynamite, and that's exactly how I see it. And the show is sort of like an amalgam of a lot of people's ideas. So, how you doing? Good, see? He's following me, that's all right. So it's a lot of ideas right now, and a lot of people's input. So it's a monster. It's bigger than I am, but still I'm very proud of it.
It's a lot of fun. We're looking forward to it.
Thanks, man.
Pleasure, man.
A lot of people's input.